It's Fungus!
What's up, guys? My name is Fungus, you are now Among Us, and today we are playing Kerbal Space Program. Now, on the Subnautica episode 9, I asked you guys to give me at least 3 likes, and what did you do? You gave me a hell of a lot more than 3. You gave me like 5. But you might give me more, I don't even know. So, I'm bringing you guys the Let's Play that I promised. It's a game that has to do with space and building stuff, and a whole lot of other stuff, but we'll get into that. For right now, guys, thanks so much for watching. We're gonna, we're gonna get into it. So let's start a game. We're gonna start new for sure. Let me see here. We're gonna get our own little flag, our own little fungus flag. It's gonna be called Into Among Us, and we're gonna do science mode. Science mode is my favorite mode, and there's difficulty options. I didn't know there was difficulty options. So let's go ahead and start. Alright guys, welcome to the Kerbal Space Center. We are on a planet called Kerbin. Let's check the tracking station. This will show us the whole solar system. So here's Kerbin. It looks a lot like Earth, doesn't it? And then we have 2 moons. We have the moon, and then we have Minmus, which is easier to get to than the moon, believe it or not. What else do we have? Well, if we zoom all the way out, we have a bunch more planets. We have Eve, Moho, which is like Mercury, Duna is like Mars, Drez, we've got over here Elu, and Jewel, and they all have, well, not all of them, but a lot of them have moons and stuff. And there's just a whole lot of other stuff that we could get into, but we're not really gonna. So we have 2 places to build stuff in. The space plane hangar, which is pretty self-explanatory. We build space planes, and then the vehicle assembly building, which is what we use to build rockets. So first, let me actually go here and hire all of these astronauts. We might not need them, but if any of these guys die, then we will need them. This is the research and development building. This is like our tech tree. Basically, we collect science, and we spend that science on stuff like this. Basic rocketry, which gives us better engines and fuel, and this gives us more science stuff. So, enough talking. Let's get into this. So here we are in the vehicle assembly building. So let's go ahead and start with the Mark 1 command pod. And this is where, oh look, they put the flag up over there. Fungus looks so great. Hey, what's up, buddy? Alright, so this is where our pilot is gonna be chilling. We don't really have much in the ways of parts yet. If we look at fuel tanks, we have none. Engine, we have this little solid fuel booster, which is pretty much what we're gonna use because we don't have anything else. And then we've got this little parachute on top. That's why the nose of the pod is cut off, so we have space for a dedicated parachute. So we're gonna name this First Flight. Hooray. Obviously. Alright, we're gonna head save that, and let's just launch. Show you guys what this game is about. It's about building stuff, and it's about launching. So here we are at the launch pad. This is where we just built the rocket. There's the tracking station, astronaut complex. Well, that's the spaceplane hangar. So yeah, here we are. You can do different views. You can like make this guy get out. You could say EVA report, and go ahead and keep that. And then we'll store, I guess, and board, and we could take. This is how you collect science. You take different reports. What I just did was I made him get out, and I made him like survey the area, and that's an EVA report. And then from inside, it's called a crew report, and then that'll give us 1.5 science. We go ahead and keep that. And then I'm actually gonna do a little trick. So once you, oh, my apologies, I don't know what happened. I don't think Windows likes this game and OBS running at the same time. So, I believe I was saying, so I just took a crew report, right? So if I try and take another crew report, it will ask me to overwrite that. So I'm gonna cancel, and what I'm gonna do is go ahead and take that crew report away, and then store it. And then I should also take an EVA report because apparently that didn't save. So now that we took it out and sort of put it in like a storage compartment, now we can take another crew report, but we're not gonna, because it won't give us like double science. Another thing I can do here, this is stages. So if you look, this is the engine. If I press space, then the engine will go off. But since it's in the same stage, so will this parachute, so that's no good. So we gotta put we need to put this engine right here, and then stop talking, Fungus, just do it. Yeah, we're going. and here you can see the fuel is going down, and we're out of fuel. So the reason I wanted to free up our crew report slot is to go ahead and take another one up here. So then we take it, now we have more science. And now we're gonna promptly fall back down. Over here there's also like resources. This will be for like missions, but we're not really doing those, we're just collecting science. I don't know what this is new. And you can also take a look inside the wow. Take a look inside the pod. There's not much to see in the Mark 1, but you can see my eyeball. See that white thing? That's my eyeball. And then, oh, I don't have another eyeball. That's my mouth. Oh, I should probably get out of here. Okay. Okay, we're good. Are we falling yet? Yep, we're falling. Okay. Look how happy he is, though. He seems to be just fine. And look, you can also make this like see-through. Hey! You might die. Good thing he's not looking down. Then he probably wouldn't be as happy. Alright, let's go ahead and take that off. Alright. Man, I feel like there should be music or something. I might add music in post. Alright, so we're falling. And you can accelerate falling, but it's not recommended, because if you're within atmosphere, the acceleration is not the same type of acceleration. Like, in space, you could literally just fast forward until you get somewhere. Can we... Oh, it's safe. Deploy that. Deploy that so we don't die, please. Oh, we're gonna die. It's not gonna... There's no time. Please deploy. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. Okay, anyway, what I was saying about the fast forwarding, if I fast forward now, it literally fast forwards not just time, but physics. So, like, if something was moving at a certain speed, and you increase it, then it moves at a faster speed, and it will, like, impact stuff faster. Let me go ahead and go EVA. I'll take an EVA report, and then I'll take the data, and then store the data, and then let me just kind of fall to my death. No, just kidding. Fall to the ground, and you can walk around and stuff. And we can go ahead. I would plant a flag here, but this is kind of like, you know, in our base, so it's not really beneficial. We can take a surface sample, which actually gives us science, believe it or not, and we can take an EVA report. Oh no, wait. Screw it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and recover. Now, when it said recover vessel, that only meant recovering the Kerbal. So we got 19.6 science, and over here, this is the actual ship that we were on. We can go ahead and recover that too. We got 5 more science. Now we have a total of 25, which is not bad. 25.4 to be exact. So we go over here, now we can get some stuff. So I recommend getting this. This will give us the Science Junior, antenna, decoupler. What will this give us? I really want to get more parachutes. We can get one more thing. So let's go ahead and 5 and... Oh no, we can't. We can get both of these. So let me get that, and let me get this. Excellent. So now let's go ahead and build a better thing. Yeah, typically when I make these episodes, guys, I'm not going to make you sit through the building process, because that can take a really long time, especially with troubleshooting and everything. So I'll just let you guys sit in this couple times so you see the process. But it's not like, if I added this in for every episode, you would hate me. Oh my gosh. Alright, the game's glitching out. Something fierce. So everything I know from this game is I learned from a guy named Scott Manley, and he is like the authority. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Well, I guess it could. Let me see. He's pretty much the authority on everything Kerbal Space Program, and yeah, he's just a really cool guy. He knows everything. He's also like a physics teacher, and he knows about astrophysics and all that jazz. So it's really cool to like watch someone who knows what they're doing play with a game like this. Let me see here. I want to go ahead and make like a science package, which has sort of worked in the past, but recently it's just been giving me problems with like it's really bottom heavy, and Actually, no. The problem is, like, it keeps flipping over. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let me see. So one thing you can do is actually use what's called action groups. And you pretty much have assigned buttons that can, like, do a number of things all at once. So we have abort here, which is mapped to backspace by default. And what we can do is click on these parachutes, and whenever we press backspace, it will deploy these parachutes. Go ahead and deploy. And then we're also gonna put go to structural, put something down here. So now we have, like, this is our capsule with our important science, and I put a bunch of parachutes because I want it to be safe. And then we're gonna put it on top of this big rocket here. So I'm not sure how well this is gonna work. Maybe I should strap some more. Maybe I should strap some more of these. Hopefully that'll work. And let's name it the Sciencer, or just Sciencer Mark 1. Right, and go ahead and save. Always remember to save, guys. Save, save, save. And we want some aerodynamics so we don't die. Go ahead and put it like here. Alt and there. Because if it, that just keeps it in place. Really, we don't want this thing to flip over, which is a big possibility. So now you always got to look at your stages. You don't want, like, this rocket going off before this is broken off, because that wouldn't make any sense. So let's go ahead and do the rocket, and then we'll have this go off at the same time this does. And then let me just move this guy over here. Is that it? Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then I wanted to map this guy to abort as well, decouple. And I think that should be good. Let's check it out, you guys. So one thing you want to be careful of, let's turn this on. SAS is like, it helps keep the craft more stable. One thing you want to be aware of is basically how high you're gonna go. Let's observe some goo. Maybe not, let's not. Because if you go, yeah, you didn't know I could do that, huh? I got a map now. So this is us. And then as we start going up, you'll see like this blue arc. And that's at the highest point is called the apoapse. You don't want your apoapse to be too high, because if it is, then you'll come down too fast and you can't, like, no amount of parachutes will save you. So let's just go ahead and go. This booster will help us get our initial lift, and then we're gonna start turning eventually. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this game. I know it's a little different. It's gonna be a weird Let's Play, but it'll be really cool once we start, you know, getting off of this planet. Once we start doing like crazy moon missions or like building a moon base, then it'll be really intense. I am not the best at this game, I will admit. I have watched a lot of Scott Manley's videos and he has taught me a lot, but I am no professional in any sense of the word. So when we do go make some crazy stuff like a space station or a moon base, I will try my best, you know, and a lot of times I will fail, and I will try and document those, but like not so much. I don't know, hold on, let me see. So now this is the blue arc I was telling you about. So once we reach the top, I'm gonna go ahead and just go all out blast at this angle, which is sort of like parallel with the ground. If you look at me now, I'm kind of sideways. So once we hit, what was it, 19 kilometers? Oh, it's starting to, okay, so now let's just go. So now this will flatten out our trajectory, see? So what this will do is, since we have more horizontal movement, that it's better than like a straight plummet down. I mean, that's still kind of a plummet down, but it's better than the alternative, believe me. Of course, it's all in theory. I just hope that I'm right. So bye-bye, we don't need you anymore. Let's go ahead and take some science. Cool. And go ahead and take some more science. Cool. And do we have a crew report? Yes, we do. Alright. Now what you can do is the blue option, I always press the green option, but the blue option is to transmit it. And what transmitting does is use electrical charge. Now that's great when we have liquid fuel engines because they have alternators like a car. But otherwise you do not want to you kind of don't want to use, like, if you just have solid rocket fuels, I can't even talk, man. Typically you only want to transmit stuff if you have a liquid fuel engine, and that's pretty much my point. So let me see, is it safe? Safe. Okay, it's pretty much safe to deploy all of our chutes, so let's go ahead and do that. The amount of parachutes on this vessel might be a little bit overkill, I will admit, but it's better to be safe than sorry because I don't want to kill poor Jeb. Jeb is the best of us. He's a crazy good pilot. That was the rest of our ship. It kind of just crashed over there. The other booster should be crashed somewhere as well. In fact, I don't even know where the space station is. I think it's over there. So yeah, now once these guys have popped, which they have, let me go ahead and cut this top one actually. You can go ahead and cut that one. So that'll increase our descent a little bit. But you can actually fast forward, which I'm gonna do. And fast forwarding, like I said, it's weird when you're in atmosphere because it's hard to explain. Fast forwarding in space, it fast forwards time and nothing else. But in here, yeah, within atmosphere or within a certain altitude of the planet, it does what's called physical acceleration, where things can just explode spontaneously. I don't know. It's something you have to be careful with. Like, if I were to just leave it fast forwarding, then it'll possibly just go so fast into the ground. Even though right now we're going super slow, if I fast forward it, it'll just crash into the ground, and that's a no-no. And touchdown. We made it. This is our first awesome successful science mission. Let me go ahead and do EVA. Take data, EVA report, alright, and then store experiments, and fall off. Come on, get up, man, get up, you're a professional. Let's take a EVA report, yes sir, and a surface sample. Wow, dirt, that's crazy. Plant the flag. Let's see how great fungus looks. Oh, there he is. Yeah! Alright. First Sciencer mission. Woot. Oh, that's a number one. Woot. Okay. We did it. We did it, you guys. Alright, sweet. Okay. Let me see. So now we just recover. And we got 11.5 science on Jebediah, and then we can look at it over here and just sort of recover that vessel. Oh, that was something else. Just recover. 36. Now we have 48 science. That's a crazy amount of science. Alright, let's build one more rocket for today. Let me see. We've got some little wings over here. We've got a reaction wheel, which helps keep stuff in place. We can make a probe. We've got batteries. Ooh, thermometer. And then what is this? A radiator panel. Haven't really used those. And then here we've got different engine pieces. Let's go ahead and oh man, that's 45 science though. Why not get just these two? Let me do that. And these guys, because this gives us couplers and... Alright, let me see. I'm gonna design another science mission, and I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, welcome back. This is the Sciencer Mark II. Just enter, yeah. Alright, save. So what I want to do now, I added one more of these little fuel things to this engine right here. What other engines do we have? So which one has a better... I'm looking at ISP. If you look under engine, at the very end, there's engine ISP. That's specific impulse. So ASL is in atmosphere, and vac is vacuum. And that's basically like the miles per gallon of rocket engines. So this is swivel. I want to have the swivel. So LT, LV, I think that's what we had. Just to make sure. So swivel, basically, it'll give you more control because this bell here actually moves. This one does not, but it has slightly better specific impulse. But I'm gonna trade control over specific impulse here. Next, there's Thumper. Wow, this guy is huge. Let's start small. let's stick with the hammer. Alright, and then we don't really have anything to keep him stable now, do we? Alright, then we'll just do this. We'll kinda do that, I guess. Alright, let me see here. I think we're good. So if you notice, I kind of didn't include the science this time because my goal is to, you know what, I might include 3 of these. I don't know, we're gonna see how it goes because my goal is to kind of just collect the science and then have the guy come out and take the science, take the information from the modules, because you can do that, and then I'm just gonna ditch it, and then we'll just have this guy come back with all the information. So hopefully that works out. I'm not sure if we'll be able to break atmosphere with this rocket, but we can definitely try. So here we go. Initialize SAS. Oh, I totally messed up. Like, okay. And then I like that they added this because you didn't used to be able to do this. Sometimes a little buggy, but I'm sure they've fixed some of it, so we're not going to be. All right, sweet. They added that you can change the stages, but that was a while ago. All right, so I want to go ahead and keep an eye on the solid fuel. It's about to break, and keep an eye on our apoaps. All right. Alright. Break. Get out of there. Okay, so we lost some fuel efficiency there, but okay, that's what I don't want to have happen. I don't want to lose control and just flip over, because that is something that can totally happen. Alright. Okay, cut. So that's actually a really great apoaps up there. Let's take a crew report. Go ahead and yeah, keep that, and EVA. Oh, I didn't even check if we were going at like a decent speed. Okay, take and store and board homie. You can also quick save, which is great because there are moments where you feel like you should have quick saved and you didn't, and then you die, and it just stinks. So once we kind of take everything, I took one mystery goo. Once we reach apoaps, which is at about 100 kilometers, then I'll take the next goo and then the next science thing. And then, yeah, we're just collecting a bunch of science. I'll see you guys up there. It's so peaceful. If you listen closely, you can hear dolphins, or whales. Wait for it. Of course, it's not going to do it when I say. Almost there. Go ahead and do Can you hear them? I'm not crazy, I swear. It's a really pretty game at times. All right, so go ahead and take observe and keep and observe and wait, board review. Yeah, keep it. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and collect the data. Yeah. And collect data. Yep. It's just telling me that once you collect the data, you can't use that module anymore. Collect that data. Yep. Okay. F and board, and then boom. So hopefully, yeah. So that'll be a bit of a safer descent. Hopefully, maybe I should have quick saved right before, but now we no longer need this this bottom part. So bye bye. And now we're in free fall. Go ahead and take an EVA report. And oh no, go back. And okay, and another crew report. And now we have maximized our science. So now we fall back down, which is the best part. Go 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 go. Okay, okay. We're in atmosphere. You'll see now as it moves to the right, the atmosphere gets thicker. And yeah, so it gets a little bit more dangerous. We're just falling to the ocean. No big deal. So it's unsafe to deploy the parachute when you're on fire. Little known fact. This is how fast we're going. Notice that we are decelerating. I'd like to get less than... that's like almost Mach 3. Like, that's not okay. Mach, by the way, like Mach 1, 2, and 3 is like the sound barrier. If you break Mach 1, that's the sound barrier, and then there's different degrees of it. I feel like we're not gonna be okay. Can I deploy the chute, please? Can I please deploy the chute? We're not okay. We're not okay. Okay, guys. That's all the time I have for today. So I'll try and fix this design. But that's Kerbal Space Program. Let me know what you guys think about this game. You know, if you don't want to see it, then I won't. Then I won't make it. But thanks for watching. Thanks so much for watching. Keep it safe. Don't blow up your friends with failed spaceship experiments. I'll see you guys next time.